Every Thursday, we're taking a look at a health issue or concern affecting many people, breaking down the information for you and telling you what you need to know to keep you healthy. Dr. Kalani Brady from the John A. Burns School of Medicine joins us now with this week's topic, which is herpes. And it's actually really surprising, Dr. Brady, and you're going to cover this. A lot more people have it than may realize.
Absolutely.
Okay, so break it down for us. What exactly is herpes?
Genital herpes is a very common disease across the world. There are two types, type 1 and type 2. Most of the serious genital herpes is type 2, and that primary infection can include painful ulcer lesions with painful urination, fever, headache, and feeling poorly. And it recurs up to 4 times a year in the beginning, and sometimes, unfortunately for life, several times a year thereafter.
Okay, so that's definitely unfortunate. And then,
Right.
so that's the simplex 2. But tell us about the simplex 1.
Herpes simplex 1 is generally a milder disease. It's caught on the playgrounds of nursery schools and kindergartens and elementary schools when children slobber all over everyone, and it has nothing to do, obviously, with adult action. So
Yes.
this is something that children get. It's usually a lesion of the lips that is commonly called a cold sore, and it's painful, but it's not as painful as the other type, and it lasts 7 to 10 days.
Okay, and you were saying that's very common. So how common is each simplex?
Okay, herpes simplex type 2, 1 in 6 out of Americans between the ages of 14 and 50 have herpes simplex 2.
Wow,
so
even that's
1 out
high.
of 6 is high, almost 20%.
Wow. Okay, and then what about simplex 1?
Simplex 1 there aren't good data about it because it's not reportable, and a lot of times people don't go to the doctor for the cold sore.
Right.
But herpes simplex 2 is much more serious, and in fact there are antibiotics, Kelly, that will help with herpes simplex type 2. They're called, lumped together, the cyclovirs. They include acyclovir, famciclovir, and valacyclovir, and they can shorten the course of the disease from days to weeks, less than a normal infection.
Okay, good to know. So we're talking about, again, simplex 1 and 2. Back to simplex 1. So basically, is it any type of cold sore? If anyone's had a cold sore, you technically have herpes simplex 1?
No, some people misuse the term cold sore as canker sore or vice versa. Canker sores or aphthous ulcers have nothing to do with herpes simplex.
Oh, okay, good to know. Okay, so you were saying there is treatment, though, so that's something that's really good.
Very important. Herpes simplex type 2 can have more serious disease than just the painful lesions.
Right.
It can have herpes meningitis, a brain infection called encephalitis, herpes liver disease, herpes pneumonia, and generalized herpes throughout the whole body.
Okay, so very serious. So if someone thinks that they have either of these, what do you recommend?
I recommend going to the doctor and have it diagnosed.
Yeah, because it could potentially lead to something a lot more serious.
A lot more serious.
Okay, awesome.
And some people, unfortunately, have to be on the cyclovirs for life because of frequently recurrent outbreaks. And so the message today would be, Kelly, if you're going to be intimate with somebody, you deserve to know their history for things like HIV, but also for things like herpes, because by avoiding herpes, you can avoid a lifetime of painful lesions.
And we were talking about last week, because this was before we were choosing our topic, you were saying if HIV wasn't as big as it was, you were saying that herpes would have been the big story in the news, right?
Right. In the 70s, herpes would have been the big story because it is so common and it does cause so much disease. But of course, it is treatable, it's not curable, and it isn't as serious as HIV, but it would have been the big news as an outbreak and epidemic in America in the 70s.
Interesting. All right. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Brady, for breaking that down. Again, an interesting topic, but hey, it's more common than a lot of people might realize.
Right. Almost 20% of Americans.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Brady. Next week's topic?
We're going to make it a secret.
Oh, a secret. Okay. Well, I guess you'll have to tune in Thursday. That's a good tease,
That's
Dr.
right.
Brady. Keep them hooked. All right, coming up next.